I am live. Boop. All right, Sunday morning. Get things into focus. Doing a live stream. And we're gonna do a nice little hike here. Should have brought my Steadicam or my Osmo here, but Sunday morning, it has been a while since I've been out this deep into the park with my dog. He's been recovering for some infection here. Been spending a lot of money on antibiotics, but just wanted to come up here and give you guys a little view. We'll do this live stream for a little bit. Nice and quiet. Not a lot of people this morning. I always like this view here. Of course, got the sun here. Hopefully, there's the lake. You can see some tracks right here. And that is fox or coyote. I'm thinking coyote. You usually see them walking around the lake here in the wintertime when it's frozen, because there's a lot of bunny tracks, which is, haven't seen any yet, but we're gonna see some here in a bit. Bunny rabbits hang out here, so all right, let's give this a little bit of a hike. And like I said, I haven't been out here in quite a while. My hiking buddy has been sick. It's about minus 13 degrees Celsius here. I wouldn't say there's a breeze, but don't have your layers today. Be kind of cold. Just enjoying here. We're going to have a nice little lookout here in a few minutes. I want to share that with you. Let me know if the quality is any good today. And because it's minus 13, hopefully the phone's going to last for a few minutes. Like I said, here we got some tracks. Got some tracks here just on the frozen lake. And you circle around, like I said there, little bunny rabbits. Coming, my man. All right, so just out here doing some, giving me a good chance to play around with the Map 66. Play around with some features here, and once we get to the lookout spot, I'll whip it out. But it's not a bad GPS so far, depending on the type of work you're doing. And I'll apologize for people if they comment and I don't see it right away. They don't stay long on the screen. Also, I got my tinted glasses on, and I can't see the screen very well anyway. Now, there's a nice little spot here. Supposed to get some snow today. That big blizzard system going through the states is whipping up the coastline. Everything from what, Chicago to here, Halifax, should be affected today. How's the Garmin watch? The Instinct. Hang on a sec here. I'm coming up to the spot here and I'll whip it out. Instinct so far, not bad. It's a fully featured watch. I would say there's more stuff to play with with the Instinct than the Phoenix, which is kind of surprising, but I don't know if they rejigged all the menu items. It just seems to be more options for you without having to customize everything. So here's a nice little spot here. And let me just let me get out, haul out the hardware today. So, like I said, we got the Map 66 today. I don't know if you can see it here, but one of the things I wanted to play around with was the activity recorder. Gives you a nice summary of our activities. You can stop, save, and discard. Get your trip computer information. Get your track. You can also backtrack. And you got some altimeter stuff. So this is not bad. Bird's eye view of your activity. Pretty good when you're doing multiple activities and you know that thing between two hiking tracks. There's that straight line between parking lot 1 and parking lot 2. Sometimes you get that too. Or at least you can manage it with that. Now let me roll up my sleeve here. And we got the Garmin Instinct here. And I don't have an activity going here because jacket's over the watch, but it's tracking the heart rate pretty good. Overall, activity tracker, pretty good. I was using it in the gym while I was on the road. I was doing some weight training. I set up the activity for weight, and son of a gun, it recognized the bicep curls and the tricep extension exercises I was doing. So I'll have to play around with that a little bit more, but I was fairly impressed with that. So, but there's a few more tools in there. Haven't noticed if there was a new software update though, but I'm finding, one thing I'm finding though, the heart rate monitor seems to vary a bit. Seems to go up and down, or I don't know if it's me or because I had a cold for a little while, just getting over it now, and I don't know if my heart rate readjusted now that I'm not sick. Anyway, all right, so we're gonna come back here on our trail. This is one of my favorite parts of this little loop here, and let me try to put on my glove here. It is cold. There. One of the things I'm not too thrilled about with those two Garmins is they have the inReach remote feature. It gives you the advantage to use your inReach Mini to send messages and check stuff. However, it doesn't work with the last generation, the Explorer Plus and the SC Plus. So I'm kind of disappointed because for the power inReach users out there, you clip your inReach somewhere else and you use your smartphone. It would have been nice if I had the Map 66 based on some functions, you know, based on your work. If you had the SE Plus, for example, and you have the Map 66, you want to connect with the Map 66 with the inReach remote and do your messages that way. That would have been nice. But it looks like it's just a feature for the inReach Mini, which, I don't know. We're gonna come up to a stump. It's been the tripod for a few videos. And here we go. Here's a nice little bit of forest here. Saw one guy picking mushrooms in here once, one morning. Had a crazy straw hat, wicker basket, you know, fitting in the part instead of just taking a garbage bag or grocery bag. Hey, here's the stump. Get a little tripod, do a camera. Oh yeah, a little bit of ice. This has been our winter here in Halifax. Oh, you saw the dog slip. Had a little bit of snow. and then we would get rain, and it would just create this sheet of ice right here. So at least now it's got cold enough for the snow to kind of stick on top of it, but underneath it's ice, especially here. Got a lot of runoff from the hillside here, and typically you have usually it's quite slippery here, even though they redid the trail a couple years ago, elevated it a few inches. It's still a skating rink in some spots here, so I'll be careful here. And to my right, it's called Grand Lake. That's a pretty big lake. Popular boating. Sidney Crosby, famous hockey player, is along the shorelines of this lake somewhere. Forget exactly which way, but so the point today was to get a little bit of time with that map 66. Try to shoot some videos this week. There we go. And you can tell here somebody's been dragging some sleds with their kids. All right. Oh, this is not too bad spot here. Quiet. Just had about 8 kilometers from the airport. So the morning rush of planes before the storm took off. We're supposed to get our snowstorm here a little bit later. So air travel is probably going to come to a screeching halt. Which is the reason why I am not going on the road this week. Unfortunately, Sunday is a travel day for me, or usually, but my destination, Montreal and Quebec City, looks like they're going to get a little bit worse than me, so just find it more effective to be remote, use the technology. Don't necessarily have to be there in person at this stage of things, but all right, decision time. Easy way out. Old carriage road, a little bit nicer woods. So we're gonna go this way. And usually we run into a few more people at this stage, but those who are watching live, let me know the quality, video quality. Would it be better if I had my Osmo Steadicam or gimbal? Keep forgetting to bring it. Of course, I don't plan on doing these live streams half the time anyway, but I don't know if that would make things better, but not a lot of snow. Yeah, I've been giving the dog lots of antibiotics. He's been on a couple weeks in October, and then he's been on pretty much a month since after Christmas. Month and a half. Some infection. Something wrong with his kidneys or something, so trying to get it out. And then he's done the round of antibiotics actually this weekend. And we'll do another checkup, see if that fixed it. If not, we're gonna have to do another test to see if it's really infection or the big C. So he's been kind of 9.5. He had quite a bit of issues when he was younger there. He got one of them bones, these smoky bones. You get one of these pet stores, and chewed it, and something happened. Ended up getting blood poisoning. Spent a week at the vet hospital, and pretty sure I paid for a down payment for the vet's boat, a cottage. Oh, we spent a lot of money on this guy when he was younger. Came out of it. So I don't know if that episode is making him a little older. Oh, 9.5 is not too bad. It's a pretty good run. But you can tell this is a big dog, breeder, breeds them labs, British style labs, thick, big and thick. He's on a raw diet last few years, and of course he's the little one's garbage disposal, so he has at least a bowl of Cheerios and a banana a day. Oh, time is it? 8 something? Going to Toronto. Most of the options out of the airport here in the morning is Montreal, Toronto, and then you don't hear the other ones, but got flights to Boston and LaGuardia also in the mornings, but they go a different direction, of course. All right, a little bit of uphill. Well, this seems to be holding firm. Hear the woodpecker? The woody woodpecker type, parrotin, big black body with the red hood. They're not small birds. Hang on, maybe we can hear them again here. I don't know if you guys heard that. Some pretty big evergreens here, so some nice chewing material. Anyway, I'm gonna cut this live stream out. Got my little battery notification running down to power because it's cold. Thanks everyone for joining in. Put down some comments again if you want to see this maybe a little bit more often. Jax, how's it going? Let me know if you prefer me trying it with the Steadicam and different trails. Got some other doggies coming up here. What are you thinking, buddy? Yeah, exactly. All right, we'll talk to you guys later.